Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. So, so we are down here at the park. It looks so pretty. It looks so pretty too. It is kind of nice down here. Nice and soothing to look at. I'll let you guys have a look, okay? Wow. Don't it look nice here? Hmm. Okay. Dear. Jeez, heavens. Okay. So, all right, listen. I don't know where any of you guys from, but where I'm from, we don't have anything. We don't have anything like this where I'm from. See? Doesn't that look so pretty? You guys see? Dang. You guys have a good view. The only thing we didn't find was a date, but that's okay though. We'll find one of those one day. Soon. Damn. Hold on. So you guys can see just a little bit better. Oh dear. Okay. So I definitely wanted you guys to see that so you guys can have like a cool visual of oh shoot of what it looks like here. It's getting cool out, kind of. I'm about to go home so I can get me something to eat. So, um, I would like to talk about the first guy I've ever dated. I don't even know who the first guy I ever dated was. Who was my first boyfriend? Jesus Christ. I really don't even remember who my first date was. Oh dear. Would you guys get a look at this? You know what? This is just gonna be a visual. It really is. I'm not gonna even say anything. I'm not gonna even say too much. Can you guys see? Don't they look nice? It looks nice out here, huh? Okay, what? So what are we talking about? So who's the first guy I dated? Let's see. The first guy I ever dated, dear. Okay. So the first guy I ever dated, Dang, I ain't had no date. I ain't had no date in middle school. I ain't had no date in middle school or a date in high school. Let's see. I think I probably started dating like my no sophomore, probably my sophomore year. But who was it? Who was the date? Who was the date? Who was the date? I don't know. But I guess we could talk about some people that I have dated before. You know what? Okay. So, my first, I don't remember who my first date was, but I'll tell you, who one of my serious dates. One of my serious dates, and this was out of school. I used to date this guy by the name of Rico. Oh dear, oh my God, like, okay, so I end up meeting this guy named Rico. He was actually somebody that I used to work with, and that's how we met. Yeah. We used to work together, and I thought that it was neat because I always wanted to see what it was like to date somebody that you work with, and hold on, wait, I want you guys to see this because this right here just looks so nice. Y'all see the people out there? Dang it, is that a good visual? Y'all see the people out there? You guys probably that's probably not a good visual. Good visual of what's going on out here. Okay, so yeah, that's what ended up happening. So I ended up dating this guy by the name of Rico. Oh man, how did that turn out? Oh my god, the sex was spectacular. It was. The sex was spectacular. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's get that going real quick, cause it was. Okay, let's get into that. So I ended up meeting this guy by the name of Rico, and we used to work together. So what happened? Of course, I probably approached him. That's probably what happened. I probably approached him, and let's see. Here we go. Wait. Okay. I got sex was spectacular on because it was. It really was. And let me tell you this right here. Hey, how you doing? So
Last night I was drunk. I don't remember much. But what I do got some pictures. That's how gone I was. But he
wow,
was
look.
tall and he was buying. So I gave him a trying. Said he was built like a stallion. And that man wasn't lying. Last I remember I was face down, ass up, clothes off, broke off, dozed off.
I didn't even know
Didn't
she
know
said all that in this
show
song.
off his name. He could get it again if you wanted. Cause the sex was spectacular. The sex was spectacular. The sex was spectacular. The sex was spectacular.
Hey.
So it's the morning after. I couldn't get home faster.
Okay.
Doing the walk of shame
So
in the same clothes from yesterday.
now the reason why I said
Blow me back out. What was I doing?
the reason why I said the sex was spectacular. Why did I say that? Okay. So what happened was that we were dating. I believe we were dating for I don't even know how long we dated for. We dated for a decent amount of time. But he was a little bit older than me. And only a little bit. He only had me probably by like a year or two or something like that. Maybe 3. Not by much. But so he was like he was like don't you man, we don't have a sex life. And I was like, oh, because I was just happy just to be around him. I really was. I mean, it was somebody I was dating, so I was just happy just to be around him. But I thought about it, and so after that, I'm not gonna say we had sex all the time, but there were a few good, excellent times that we did have sex. We really did. There were a few times we did have amazing, really, 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 really good sex, and and that fool was real long too. He was real long, real thick, and big. It it and from that point, okay, yeah, we leaving the park now. But from that point on, that fool had reached places that other people didn't. And so that's when I had knew that, okay, sex is not bad. It is actually pretty good. You know, once everything goes right. Once everything goes right, sex was really amazing. And so I think from that point moving forward, I think I wanted to have sex with him all the time. Um let's also say, but what happened was that what what happened was that you know, like I said, it was somebody I was dating, and he was so smart and he was so slick at the same time. Where and then he was attractive, and he was like, oh, he was like, I'm not gonna say he was like a goon, like a street goon or nothing like that. I think he just wanted to be like a goon in the street goon or something like that. But it worked. But and look, I believe this here is, I don't know what school this here is. Anybody out there probably know what school this is. You probably are, feel free to feel free to feel free to leave a comment. And let's see that see, school, some type of school. I don't know what school this is. What school is this right here? Oh, this is Grady High School. I didn't even know this is Grady High School. See? Grady High School. Okay. So that point moving forward, I knew that sex could be amazing. It really could be. And so dear, jeez, but yeah, and I felt comfortable with him. I really did. I felt comfortable with him. It was something that he wanted. And then at the same time, like, I'm getting in my car now. But then at the same time, like, he didn't like pressure me to have sex or anything like that. He never pressured me. It was something that he brought up, but he never pressured me. But and then I'm lying. We didn't have sex all the time like that. I just said that just to make the story sound good. But we did have sex like here and there or whatever. I could probably count on one hand how many times we had sex for real. And yeah, but at the same time, like, he was trying to get his life together. I was trying to get my life together. And then I felt like he was cheating. It was times he didn't answer his phone. It was a lot. It really was. It was a lot. And it was a lot of dick too. That fool had, oh my God, like his sex was so amazing. Like, after we broke up, I wanted to, know what? Why did we break up anyway? Okay, let's put it this way. We used to go. Oh my God, we used to go out all the time. He was the first person. He was the very first person that I used to smoke weed with all the time. I'm not gonna say we smoked weed all the time, but yes, we did. We smoked weed all the time, and then it got to the point to where I didn't even like to smoke weed because of the fact that I just do not know. But we smoke weed all the time, and oh dear, what do I want to say? I want to say that I don't know what I want to say, but he was a good guy. He really was a good guy. He used to cook dinner. He really did. He used to cook dinner all the time. He used to make cornbread, you know. He really gave it his all. And I liked that about him. I really did. I liked that about him because of the fact that, you know, I didn't experience that before. I didn't experience dating a guy that would cook for me, date a guy that would come pick me up. Yeah, I didn't experience dating a guy that would cook for me, date a guy that would come pick me up, come take me to work, come drop me off, that called me all the time, that checked on me all the time. He was like so adorable. But at the same time, that was like a relationship that I thought that I was ready for, and I wasn't. And I really don't know. And he liked to look good. He did. He liked to look good. He liked to look fresh. And he was a hard worker. But I just felt like what it was is that I didn't trust dating someone that was that much more smarter than me, because I didn't know what this fool was doing, like, when I wasn't around. You know, I didn't know what this fool was doing when I wasn't around. I didn't know if this fool was cheating or anything like that, because it'd be times he didn't answer his phone. It'd be times the phone would go like to voicemail. It'd just, you know, and I didn't trust it. And then I just had like paranoia problems. And I think that weed caused me to have paranoia problems. I do. I think that weed caused me to have paranoia problems. And so, I'm going to tell you guys what happened. Oh my God, this story about to get real good. So I'm going to tell you guys what happened. So, I was at where something happened where I didn't want to be with him no more because I didn't trust him. I was paranoid. I thought he was cheating. I didn't want to be with him anymore. And then at the same time, he was just so, I don't really know what type of word to use for it. But, let's see. What happened? Okay. So it was one day I was at work. I used to work at the airport here, Hartsfield International Jackson Airport. And what happened was that I ended up leaving my phone in the car. And everybody that works at the airport knows that, you know, you leave away from your car, you catch the shuttle or you catch the train or whatever. And then, you know, you go to the concourse and you go to the airport. And then it dawned on me that I left my phone. And so I guess what happened was that when he tried to call my phone or whatever, I wasn't able to answer. And he didn't like it. So he thought I was somewhere doing something I ain't had no business doing. And that right there is what I would say other things. He threatened me. I hate to say that. I really do hate to say that. He threatened me in ways that I didn't care for, you know. And I didn't like it. And I'm not about to fight nobody, you know. Like, I'm not about to fight anybody. So, I didn't like it. And so what happened was that as soon as I got off of work, You catch the shuttle back to your car. You catch the shuttle back to your car. That day when I wasn't answering my phone because of the fact I left my phone in the car. And when I caught the shuttle back to my car, whatever, he was parked. Wait a minute. Was he parked right there? I think he was parked right there. And when he was parked right there, what ended up happening? Why you ain't answer your phone? Oh, my phone's in the car. And so he left so many different voicemail messages on my phone. And like I said, he was the type that was from, where was he from? I believe he was from Trinidad. And y'all already know, like, them Trinidad folks and them Jamaican folks, them folks get real grimy. They can. Them folks can get real grimy and real nasty and real mean. Especially if they, I hate to say that. I really do hate to say that. You know what? I take that back. Because I don't want to put everybody in that box, in that thing that he was in. So I take all that back. And I'll just say just him. He was real, could be real nasty and real grimy, especially when he didn't get his way and didn't get like his answer and all when he, whatever. So what ended up happening? He was right there, and I was kind of thrown just a bit, but when I realized he was angry, I realized he only came up there to my job because of the fact that he didn't trust me. And so what ended up happening was that one of my co-workers, her window got busted out. And so when her window got busted out, all this happened the same day. Because when we came back to our cars, I came back to my car, she came back to her car, everybody came back to their car. She realized that her windows was busted out. And when my boyfriend named Rico was just so happened just to be there at the same time, they kind of put all the blame on me. Because some of them was like, what the hell he doing up there? You understand what I'm saying? Shit, anybody could be up there. Shit, you understand, man? Anybody could have been up there. But what the hell he doing up here for? Why he up here? Well, he up here because he was coming to see me. Or whatever. But they had it in their mind, in their head, that he bust her windows out. And so when I got to my phone, I had about like 10 missed phone calls, 10 voicemail messages on there. And he was, like I already told you guys before, he was the type of person that would leave nasty, dirty threats. Like threats that I would never even think of. Like threats that would just really just tell you just to just cut it off. Like, if you're gonna threaten me like that, you're somebody that I don't want to be around. You're somebody that I don't want to deal with. You're somebody that I don't want to put up with. Because first of all, you wouldn't threaten somebody that you like or you care about in that type of way. First of all, you wouldn't threaten him at all anyway. But he didn't care. He didn't give a shit. He didn't. So yeah. So when I got, wait a minute, I think he came to get me. Something happened, yeah, something happened where he came to get me or something. Because I remember he came to get me. I remember him, because I said, you got all these missed calls and all these voicemail messages. Now, he's still pissed off. But he's just now looking kind of dumb and stupid. Cause damn shit, I was at work and I left my phone somewhere. And I had to leave my phone in my. I don't know how, but I end up in his car or whatever. I can't remember. It happened so long ago. So I'm driving. I'm driving. By this time, we didn't have the law where you couldn't talk and drive at the same time. It was still like a legal thing to do so long ago. So he ended up snatching the phone out my hand. When he snatched the phone out my hand, he deleted this message, deleted that message, deleted this message, and deleted that message. He was just deleting messages and deleting messages. Keep in mind, by this point I already knew that they were threats that he was deleting. So that's when it got put in my mind, like, damn, did he really bust this girl's window out trying to send a message to me? You know, like, I could bust your window out your car if I wanted to, because you ain't answering your phone and you ain't returning my text messages. You basically not returning my shit. So I can bust your window out just like I can bust her window and shit out. That's what I had in my mind. But because of the fact I didn't have proof, because he snatched the phone out of my hand and started deleting messages and shit, I didn't know. I didn't know if he had really done it or not, you know. So, and he had verbally said other threats to me too. That was just so below the belt. It really was. It got to the point where he was. I'm not gonna say that on YouTube, but I didn't like his threats, and his threats was very traumatic. They really were. Like, I believe I was traumatized by that for a good long period of time, because I didn't know what this fool was going to do. I didn't know what this fool was doing. And then at the same time, like, he would talk to his family all in a different language, you know. I didn't know what he was saying. I said, no, I can't be with him anymore. I don't want to be with him anymore, because this guy could be really hurtful if he really wanted to be, because in my mind, I felt like he probably could have really bust that girl's window out her car trying to send a message to me. So, like I said, this happened years ago. So, do I think, like to this day, do I think that he did that? Like, a part of me is saying that, but he said he didn't, you know? He said that he didn't do it, but at the same time, he probably could have said he didn't do it just because of the fact that at the end of it, he looked stupid because I left my phone somewhere. I don't know where I left my phone at, but he saw me when I got back to my phone, and he was like, oh shit, like, you know, like, he really wasn't with nobody. He really was at work, and he really did leave his phone. Let me snatch his goddamn phone out of his hand and just delete and erase all this shit, because if you put two and two together or whatever. But I was never able to put the pieces of the puzzle together. So it put me in a very uncomfortable situation where I just had to call it off. I ended up calling it off, and you know, I broke the date off. But I don't know. But yeah, and I'll just leave that at that. And yeah, I'll just leave that part at that, because even years and years and years later, you know, we end up reconnecting. We didn't date her again or anything like that, but we ended up reconnecting, and he was still saying very hurtful things to me. It really was hurtful. And I'm saying to myself, damn, like, after all these years, you're still acting and reacting like that. So you're somebody that I don't want to be around. You're somebody I can't hang out with. You're somebody that I don't want to talk to because I don't want you bringing that type of misery on to me. Like a relationship's supposed to be a mutual thing, and you're supposed to be happy with each other. I'm supposed to make you happy. You're supposed to make me happy. We're supposed to make each other happy. And if we're not gonna make each other happy, then why fight for something that is just not gonna work? So that's what happened with my whole dating thing. That was just one of my dates. Oh, yeah, I did date somebody else too. I dated this guy named Sean. He was so adorable. He was so cute, so handsome, and so adorable. Okay, so we are leaving the park. Of course, we're leaving the park. We're going back home. I'm so tired. I really am. I'm so tired. I feel like a little bit of alcohol in my stomach, which I don't like, but it's okay. I really didn't even have that much for to begin with, but it's okay. It's whatever. I've been here before. So yeah. So that's just a little taste of my whole dating, whatever. So I guess that's part 3. So part 4, we're gonna talk about more LGBTQ stuff here in Georgia. We're gonna talk about what I think of the whole lifestyle and I'm not gonna be nasty with it. I don't want to be nasty with it. I don't want to put people on front or throw folks out there. I don't want to be those type of people. I don't want to be, oh, well, if you want to find this out, here, I give you some advice. Do this right here. No, I don't want to be that type of person because of the fact that, shit, you got to live your life just like everybody else got to live their life. You find out you find out whatever, just like everybody else find out whatever. So I'm definitely not going to just throw folks under the bus because that's not nice. I don't want to be that type of person. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to make more parts to the LGBTQ, gay, homosexual, Atlanta Pride lifestyle here in Georgia. So, and this is it. This is just really it. 90% of the time, 90% of the time, I am alone. I am alone, 90% of the time. Now, another 5% of the time, I probably have a date or something like that. And another 5% of the time, I'm probably around an associate or acquaintance or you understand what I'm saying? I do know plenty of people here in Georgia. Plenty of people have tried, hey, don't y'all, let's hang out. Hey, don't y'all, let's hang out. Hey, let's do this, let's do that. My mood could just be so funny, and I could be a party pooper. I really could. I could be a huge party pooper. Oh, I don't feel like it. I don't want to do this anymore. Hey, let's hang out. Let's drink. Let's smoke. No, I don't want to do this anymore. Hey, guys, let's go to. No, I don't want to do that. So I just usually just try to stay to myself and leave myself at a, because I could control my own mood, I would hate to mess up somebody else's mood, especially a friend anyway. I had a friend today, and right, because I told him I was going to the park. He's like, well, he didn't like the fact I was going to the park. Yeah, you could have came and chilled with me. You could have came and chilled. Well, yeah, I could have came and chilled with you, but I don't want to, I didn't want to be a party pooper. I don't want to, mess up anybody else's vibe. So if I'm going to mess up somebody's vibe, I'd rather it be mine versus, messing up somebody else's at the same time. And I hope that, that they could see it that way and could respect that, because I'm respecting them by not messing up their flow. So I hope they could see that and understand that. But I definitely do want to hang out with some friends of mine again or whatever, so we'll definitely see what happens. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Don Trail station, the Don Trail channel. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, that is Dontrel, Dontrel. It was some cuties down there at the park. It wasn't. I'm not gonna say it wasn't very many. I just didn't see very many that caught my eye. So yeah, that's that. And so, wait a minute. I do want to say this because I have talked about sex and all this stuff. Each and every single time, please have safe sex. Please strap it up because there are plenty of viruses and so forth that's going on out there in the world. So, and if you do have sex with somebody that you trust, especially if, you just want to experience the thing or just experience what it's like, have sex with somebody that you trust, that that will not go back and go back. Because first of all, you can't trust. The only person you can really trust is yourself. That's the only person that you can really trust. And it's sad, but that's the way life is. So that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.